Hi Taurus, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be reading for the second half of September 2025 or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Taurus's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back Taurus if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome if you're new. I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book. I think it's beautifully written. We're going to take the top card, which is the Warrior. Now I have some 80s song in my head. Let me sing. I haven't heard it in so long. That's the only part I'm really hearing right now. Anyway, I don't even know who sings it. Okay. Let's find the Warrior. It's page 81. Wouldn't that be something if that song that just came into my brain was released in 1981? I don't know. Have to research and figure it out. We often envision the warrior as an armored figure with sword in hand moving blindly toward battle. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide the sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If and when the warrior loses its center, meaningless confrontations and violence are their default response. When this card appears, it is important to question the battle at hand. It is likely a great one with deep roots in long-standing tensions. The actions you take will stay with you long after the dust settles, so choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign it with the eternal wisdom within. Then surrender to the battle. Wow, Taurus, some intense energy coming through. Interesting too how it's a bull depicted here with a snake. Snake in Native American or indigenous people astrology is Scorpio. Clearly the bull is you, Taurus, and those two are polarity to each other. I'm just noticing there's actually a diamond, right? That's a diamond right there. And a rainbow in between the horns. Bringer of truth and justice is what it feels like, this warrior. Okay, I guess we're opening with Santa Muerte. I didn't even realize that I just grabbed this, but okay, so it is. We're opening with Santa Muerte. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. This is for Taurus. On the cut, 9 of Cups. Steadily heading in the direction of your wish fulfillment. Or maybe, hey, you've just come into your wish fulfillment and now it's full steam ahead. If you can see, the bow of the boat is causing a big wave, right? So that's, you know, they're moving along at a good pace. A lot of momentum there. So momentum in the direction of wish fulfillment. Maybe you're drawing your sword against anyone who would get in the way of your wish fulfillment there. We have King of Wands now showing. He's an action-taking king. It's fire energy, so fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is for Taurus. Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, and there you are, Taurus, the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is husband, father energy, protector, and provider for the family. He's consistent. He's steadfast. He comes through. He's reliable. Did I say that one yet? They all kind of mean the same thing, right? First card to flip out, though, is the Nine of Swords. It's a very difficult energy. Feeling a whole lot of anxiety for one reason or another. King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is Scorpio energy. He's throwing it back, though, isn't he? Makes me think of liquid courage, although I am not a fan of alcohol over here. So if somebody drunk dials me, I'm getting off the phone immediately. That's all I have to say about that. Messages for Taurus, but you do you, boo, you know. You do you. Messages for Taurus, please. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. So 2 nines. Nine of Swords. Now we're seeing the Nine of Pentacles. 2 very different energies as well is what it feels like. 99. Yeah. Oh, 5 of Wands. What is somebody... This is truly reason to have to whip out one's sword. The 5 of Wands is drama. It's competition. It's fights. It's arguments. It's somebody acting a fool. So we have one energy here with the 9 of Swords. Somebody who's up in their mind, very anxious about something. Then we have somebody else who's just enjoying their best life, 9 of Pentacles. You know, reaping the fruits of their labor. They just showed me the top of the deck is the Devil. So quite literally, there is some sort of a toxic component that needs to be snuffed out, apparently. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Wands. Passionate, new beginning. It's fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but this is very excited, enthusiastic to start something, to kick something off. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So that's shared emotional bliss. It's about as happy as you can get besides the sun and the tarot. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. You know, maybe the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles is the same person. Maybe somebody had previously been up in their head, very overcome with anxiety, and, you know, then something kicks them out of that. Ooh. Boss energy coming through. The Emperor is here. This is Major Arcana for Aries. Some give it to Scorpio as well because it's Mars energy and Mars rules those 2 signs. The Emperor is the boss. What's on the bottom before I continue? Queen of Wands. We just saw the King a moment ago. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, this Emperor, look what he's holding. You gonna mess with that Emperor? You really gonna F around and find out? As a warrior right there, this is somebody who's been through many battles in order to become an emperor. Holy cow. Ooh, Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Thank you. There's the King of Wands now. Coming underneath the 9 of Swords. There was something about taking action that was causing anxiety. The thought of, like, maybe it was like the how to take action for some reason. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, usually showing 2 people who have just been married. Here we just see this skeleton woman, like, selling her goods, perhaps at a show, at like a venue of some sort. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. this might be why the anxiety is here. The Ten of Pentacles just hit in the reverse. It's coming directly under the Nine of Pentacles. And the significance of that is that Nine of Pentacles is a single person living their best life. Ten of Pentacles is a shared life experience. But something here, clearly, somebody is like opting for the single life, not being in a commitment. And that could be causing someone anxiety. That might be why we see that Nine of Swords. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away emotionally disengaged at some point here. Messages for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups is coming underneath the Ace of Wands. So that could be an apology. It could just be an icebreaker or a small gesture of emotional outpouring or a love offer of some sort. Justice is on the bottom of the deck, Major Arcana for Libra. It seems that someone wants to make things right, wants to right the wrongs, or maybe we're bringing justice to a situation. One more, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. You have two more, and one of them is a 9 of Wands. So that's 999 in your reading today. Another page on the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. So spicy, could be flirtatious communication. It could be just someone really excited about it. Maybe the news gets someone feeling very excited again. Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Nine of Wands is an extra card here, but the Queen of Swords paired with the 9 of Wands is double emphasis on someone in the storyline being very guarded, holding to their guns, so to speak. Remaining single, independent, free from commitment here, which of course, as we've already discussed, is stressing someone out apparently. So they want to come in with, communication. Page of Cups, Page of Wands could be an apology of sorts. It's under the Page of Wands, that King of Cups. So someone has some deeper feelings than they originally thought or were aware of, because you don't really think feelings, right? You feel feelings. We're going to clarify with my mashed up deck. This is Rider-Waite-Smith with additional major arcana thrown in for fun. This is for Taurus. On the cut, we have the Hermit, major arcana for Virgo. We are currently in Virgo season as I record this video. Towards the end of September, we'll come into Libra season. We have the Sun on the other side, major arcana for Leo. This is happiness encapsulated. It also exposes things. Anything that was done in the dark is exposed in the light of day. Clarity on the spread, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, Taurus. Two aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. It's something about the feelings. Okay, we were just talking about feeling and then thinking. Sword is our thoughts, our mental realm. Cups is our emotions. Something has become very clear to someone on how they feel here. So that's 3 aces we've seen. We have the Ace of Wands on the table already. But yeah, so my cup overfloweth, right? Something has suddenly gotten to a point where somebody's just like overflowing with emotion, and it's causing a great deal of anxiety because there's some sort of barricade that has to be overcome. Clarify 9 of Swords, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Oh, we just got another sword card of feeling trapped in the mind. 8 of Swords. Blindfolded too, so not able to see a way forward, feeling like there's nothing that can be done, apparently, until suddenly it just reaches this boiling point, so to speak, where we have to speak on it. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. It's like somebody feels like if they don't speak on whatever's weighing on them, they're going to have to live with the weight of that, and it's becoming unbearable. Taurus. So this is either your energy or someone, you know, concerning you, right? Their energy towards you. So 9 of Pentacles, someone in this storyline is single, independent, doing just fine on their own, happily enjoying their best life. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, wow, wow. First of all, 9 of Swords is here again, but it came in the reverse. Like it flipped out in the reverse with the Knight of Cups. So it's like, despite feeling like this, you know, torment in their mind, like not knowing what to do or whatever, the anxiety, it gets to a point where they can't take it anymore. And here they come hell or high water, or just regard, like they have to try. They have to try at the very least. We have the World on the bottom of the deck. I have to cover the nudity for YouTube. The World is a completion. So it's like something has completed. Something has wrapped up. It's over. It's done. And we've moved into a new chapter. And that's, I think, what's weighing on somebody, because they don't want it to wrap up. They don't want it to be over. Or if it is going to be over, like the past version, they want to reinvent it. Okay, they want to bring something back to life, apparently, or ignite something here in some way with the Ace of Wands. It is fire energy. Clarify the Ace of Wands for Taurus. Thank you. 6 of Swords. Can't we just leave it in the past? Can't we just, you know, move out of choppy water, move out of the rough seas into smoother territory? Yeah, wow. Sun. The Sun on the bottom of the deck. So literally, they just want to move back into this like happy-go-lucky, or happy, joy. They want to restart something here, or fire something up, right? So they're taking control of a situation. They are bossing up. The Emperor is next. Yeah. Clarify the Emperor, please. You could have 2 people competing for your attention if you're the feminine, because the Emperor and the King of Wands are here. Or that could be the same masculine energy that's just, you know, because the Emperor is all 4 kings in one. So that's including this King of Wands, who's an action taker. He goes after what he wants. I paused on the 7 of Swords. let's just err on the side of giving them the benefit of the doubt and just saying that they are trying to strategize. We'll see. Clarify the Emperor, please, for Taurus. Yeah, they mean business. They're coming in. Full steam ahead. Major Arcana, the Chariot. This is a card of Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer. But yeah, they're not holding back anymore. If they were reserved for a while, it is, wow, it is freaking go time. The sun to the moon, celestial counterpart energy, and we are in eclipse season. Booyah, baby. I mean, this is happening. There's always a huge flux in the energy this time of year. Eclipse season is always explosive. Just going to say. So the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. This is, I think, the same masculine. Just coming in all guns a-blazing. Full steam ahead. To the floor it goes. Let me retrieve that. What is this? Eight of Wands. Yeah, full steam ahead. The Eight of Wands with the Chariot. This is like very fast incoming communication and or travel. We have your energy peeking out of the Hierophant right there. There's the Page of Cups that's already on the table. And what hit the floor is the Ten of Pentacles, which is also already here, albeit in the reverse. So someone means business to turn this single independent energy of the Nine of Pentacles, come in with that love offer to turn it into the Ten of Pentacles, shared emotional bliss with another human. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I mean, it's a very clear message, Taurus, for someone. If it's not your story, don't worry about it. You know, who cares? It's just a free reading on YouTube. That's intense. So the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse for Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you just got the other Sun card. Empress. Empress on the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Swords. Somebody fumbled an Empress. Somebody played games, mental mind games, whatever, thought they were going to one up an Empress, thought they were going to do better than an Empress, which this is one of your major arcana because this is Venus's energy. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Something's become very clear here to someone that they fumbled an Empress and now they want to come back, perhaps on their knees, begging, baby, please. Listen, it rhymed. I had to say it. But I'm serious. The Page of Cups is an apology. They are approaching the Queen of Swords, which is one of the queens that make up the Empress, right? Her guarded self is presenting. She's quite guarded. Nine of Wands was here as well when she came out. So here comes the apology. Here comes the communication. It's they just can't take it anymore. They have to, apparently. Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Cups, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Don't you dare hit the floor. I saved it. Knight of Pentacles. He's just standing there, perhaps sweating under all that armor. It is a sunny day. Look at all that sunshine, yellow. And it's like coming in with this offer. It's like, okay, I got to give it my best shot because the Knight of Pentacles, albeit is a slow moving energy, he's done all this prep work. He's plowed the fields. He's gotten everything ready ahead of time in order for this pentacle, this seed to be planted and to have a chance at it, you know, at growth. at a good harvest, which is so interesting because this Nine of Wands is holding, like, what is it, a sickle, where we're harvesting that grain there, chopping it down. Is that what they're called? In any case, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Someone here is hoping for a huge turnaround, to be able to melt the ice off of the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, please, for Taurus. Let's see what the Queen of Swords has to say about that. Thank you, Spirit. Hangsman energy of, it's a card of Pisces, is on the bottom of the deck. So this is having been stuck in one position until suddenly an epiphany dawns. You see the yellow here. This is like, oh, okay, I can see. Like somebody was absolutely stuck. This is how your reading opened up today. Somebody was stuck, not knowing how to proceed forward until they do. And apparently, Four of Wands, apparently the way that they see a way out is to come in with a solid offer of commitment. Higher level of commitment is what the Four of Wands represents. I mean, these two people who are raising their bouquet of flowers, they've just been married. They're about to celebrate that. This is a card of marriage or a higher level of commitment. Two people who are mutually invested and fired up for each other. Look at that. King of Cups is underneath this Hangsman. So it could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you're dealing with there. But, you know, this is the King of Love, the King of Emotion. This person feels a lot of feels suddenly, and they have to come in, and there's just no other, there's no, wow. Underneath this King of Cups is the Six of Swords, which is already on the table. Yeah, they're definitely getting to a point where they can't, it's like the pressure is gonna like bust pipes or something. All right, let's get some Burning Heart Love Oracle for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. I regret what I did to you, and I'm ready to take my mask off. That takes courage. So many people wear a mask. It's kind of silly though, because there's people like me who can see through it. But anyway, all right, the Hidden Truth Oracle for Taurus. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and I want you. Moonology, please, for Taurus. Thank you. If you like the way I read the cards, Taurus, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It's super helpful to get me into the algorithm of YouTube. I guess that one wants to come out. Thank you so much. If you would like a private reading, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, there is a link in the description box. We have Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon Energy, and a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So this could happen, you know, within the next couple weeks. The next new moon is going to be in the sign of Libra when we come into Libra season at the end of the month. I'm not sure when the new moon exactly is, but it will be soon. A couple of cards from angels and ancestors. Thank you, Spirit. We have Druid, hold the space. Reminds me of the Hermit card as well. We also have Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Getting like all sorts of messages as I'm recording this video, like phone calls, texts, and I'm ignoring them all because I'm working right now. I'm working for Spirit and for Taurus at the moment. So a couple of cards from Oracle of the Seven Energies, please, for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Into me I see exposed and revealed. We did see the Seven of Swords at one point. That could have been someone moving sneaky because we do have the Five of Swords that hit here too. And it came out with the Sun, didn't it? Something could have been exposed, right? Exposed and revealed. There's nothing done that isn't known by the bigger being. It's so silly that we think we can actually get away with things. Into me I see is such a beautiful introspective energy. I absolutely adore this card. All right, let's get you Manifest Success cards. This is for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. We have coins, money coming in, wealth, good investment, sales and finance, getting a raise, and lucky. Love it. We also have hand, manifesting money, reach goals, financial assistance, hands-on work, and help getting a job. And pendulum, fluctuating income, indecision, new strategy, seasonal work, job change, and making choices. Animal Oracle card, please, for Taurus. Wow, that was fast. Black Jaguar, nice. Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Okay, Star Code Astro card for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. They're making me work for it, Taurus. 1 or 2 cards, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Sun, Source. How lovely. We also have second house. Resources. That, of course, is your house, Taurus. All right, let's get you some dolphins. Dolphins, please, for Taurus. Thank you. See my little dolphin cards. You have play. Swimming in circles, swimming between hope and fear, and meditation. Meditation is wonderful. I highly recommend at least 10 minutes of deep breathing every single day. Personally, I do mine in the morning after my coffee so that I can, plug in and then take action. Let's get some charms for Taurus, please. paid that one, apparently. It jumped out. And it is REM. It says REM, R-E-M. So maybe you need to focus and prioritize rest and sleep, getting more sleep. Or maybe, hey, you need to remember something. Or maybe someone's remembering you. Or maybe this is someone's initials. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. We have I love you to the moon and back. We have a coffee mug. It says, has like 100% on it. So that always makes me think of like keeping it 100. We have Libra's astrological symbol coming through. I don't know if you can see it. Whatever. You'll have to believe me. And then we have a little skeleton key and the lovers in little metallic charm form. So here, there's the skeleton key. It's teeny, it's tiny, it's hard to hold. And the lovers, right? So there you go. All right, let's get you a blessing before we close out. This is for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Blessing, please, for Taurus. Really? Couple cards, please, for Taurus. Thank you. A blessing on your wisdom. Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. A blessing on your family. And a blessing for solace and hope. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope something was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.